Okay, so listen, were this next story not something that I already suspected, I wouldn't even be bringing it up. But as many of you know, I have long suspected that Donald Trump, from my completely amateur, unsophisticated point of view, sometimes seems to be on uppers and sometimes seems to be clearly coming down from uppers. There are pictures now which appear to show boxes and boxes of Sudafed, an upper, at Donald Trump's desk. We're going to get to all of the details. There is the upper Trump I've mentioned before. That's the one that is speaking quickly, sweating often, sniffing a lot. And then there's the other Trump, the slow, slurring, God bless the United States of America, the depressed looking and sounding Trump. And it's all very weird. And this goes back to that bizarre tweet that Donald Trump sent during his 2016 campaign, where he proclaimed that he loves Hispanics while eating a taco bowl from the Trump Tower Grill. Remember this tweet and picture? Happy Cinco de Mayo. The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower Grill. I love Hispanics. And the really fascinating thing here is not actually Trump's taco bowl, but it's what's in the drawer just to Donald Trump's left and behind him, over his left shoulder, sort of. There's an open drawer, which Twitter user Jay Railing points out, is filled with boxes of Sudafed. Quote, in 2016, Trump posted a photo of himself that gave away more than he intended. An open desk drawer revealed box after box of Sudafed piled on top of one another. And when you look closely at that picture, you do see what look like at least 4 boxes of Sudafed. Now, Jay Railing makes a few other claims in his tweet thread. I've tried to research them, and they are even more interesting. The first one, for example, is that although the photo was taken in New York, the boxes include a type that is only sold in the UK with a different box and distinctive ingredients not found in the US. I went on CVS.com, and indeed, that version of Sudafed is not sold in the United States currently. They sell others, but not that one. Same thing at Walgreens. So it seems that at least currently, this Sudafed is not even available in the United States. Now, as we know, Trump often seems overly alert and has notably dilated pupils, 2 symptoms of taking exactly this. Now, the thing is, this is not a new allegation. Noel Casler is a New York City comedian who worked on Trump's show, The Apprentice, and has said many times Trump was snorting Adderall and eating Sudafed. Quote, Trump snorted Adderall all through the day on Apprentice. He also ate UK Sudafed like candy. But at night and at parties, he switched to cocaine and high-end methamphetamine that was hand-delivered by bikers. The point is, he was always high. That hasn't changed. And of course, if you go back to the video of Trump's debates with Hillary Clinton, there was that constant sniffing that also raised questions about Trump's drug use. Remember this? So that's difficult to listen to. I apologize. I'm just being thorough here. And again, often extremely dilated pupils that just don't seem to make sense for the amount of light that is in the room where the pictures are often taken. So am I saying this to make fun of Trump? No. He may well have a problem, but it is to point out that upper Trump and downer Trump have been visibly very different from the beginning. And I can only imagine that if someone has access to nuclear weapons and is involved in diplomatic conversations with world leaders at the highest level, this is not what you want. You don't want upper and downer version of the world leader that can launch nuclear weapons, make or break alliances and relationships, slap tariffs that destroy, hundreds of thousands of workers' businesses. This is not a guy. That's not a position, rather, where you want a guy that has an upper version and a downer version. I want to hear from you about this. What do you make of this? When I've brought up the Trump upper downer stuff in the past, I get substance abuse professionals who email me and they say, David, don't use my name. It would not be appropriate for my name to be publicly attached to this. but I've been noticing the exact same thing as you. And I think you're exactly spot on. Let me know what you think about this, the pictures, the sniffing, the dilated pupils, the entire thing. I do want to hear from you about it.